website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. Hey, so how do you make sure that you get the most out of your practice sessions? And most people never ask themselves this question, but it's really the fundamental thing here is to go from being, practice-oriented and time-oriented to being results-oriented. Most people, they say, okay, I practiced for 5 hours, but what did you really put into those hours? Did you really practice, or did you, hang out with your instrument? What did you practice? And did you get results? And so that, we seem to be, some people get overwhelmed when I ask them these questions. What do you mean, right? It's not just about how many hours you spend with your instrument. It's about, are you focused on getting results or not, right? There are 2 arenas here. That's the playing and performance, right? That's one arena where you're out playing with the guys, right? And you're using your skills there. And then there's the practice arena, which is really the training ground, right? I like that word much better than I like practice. Because training is a matter of saying, okay, what are we training for? What do I want to be able to do? And then you start doing some very basic things here. You start measuring where you are. And then you say, if I can't measure what I'm doing here, then I'm not really practicing. I'm not training myself. So you have to go from, being activity-oriented, where I pick up my guitar, I play some stuff, I practice the song or whatever, to really saying, what is it I want here? And how can I measure my progress? Because if you don't measure it, you can't be results-oriented, because then you don't know when you're getting results, right? Because you get used to those small increases in your skill level. So you don't notice whether you're getting results or not. And then you say stuff like, I've been practicing or playing guitar for 10 years, and this is the level I got into. So it seems like a huge thing, like 10 years. But what did you do for those 10 years? Once you start getting really focused on increasing your skill level and saying, okay, where am I now? I want to play this song, but can I play the freaking 4 chords, and at what level, right? Can I play them perfectly without giving, if it's chords, right? Can I play them perfectly? Okay, I can, but at what level? And then you start measuring with the metronome and start increasing speed so you're sure you can play them much faster than you need to. That's why speed is so important. It's an important measure to measure results. And if you can play them at this level, like, then you can suddenly go. And then you have that relaxed control because you have so much to give. The same thing goes for picking, the same thing goes for techniques, for everything else. Measure your level of speed using a metronome and then start focusing on making actual measurable progress. I promise you things will change radically. You'll no longer be one of those guys who say, oh, I'm practicing for 10 or 20 years and I'm still at this level. And then you go into your practice session with focus, right? There's something you need to do here. You want to do something. You're working on a project. And that project is not like practicing stuff, right? It's, what am I working on? Let me get some results here. Once those results come, you see them, you measure them, you get motivated because you're actually making progress here. And getting to that wonderful place of total mastery suddenly seems like an actual possibility instead of something that might appear one day when you've been practicing for 50 years. It's not going to. If you want to get there, measure your progress, be results-oriented. Did you make progress this week? Did you do the repetitions? And then I promise you, you'll absolutely make that progress because now you're focused on it.
Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.